Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Salakim, brother. Shalom. Alright. Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Baha Yahweh, which is the one and only true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one and only true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I've learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahshai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole for the elect, and shalom to you sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Irazakah from the Servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much, as you see in the title, all right, watch out for false information slash bearing false witness amongst Israel, because you got that going on. You know, I was watching the beloved brothers of YSO Nashville, and a particular incident came up. All right, a particular incident came up for them brothers, man, and it was, the situation that came up was basically ex-members that got kicked out of their group. So a situation came up. And then you had these guys that's from Covenant, I think call themselves New Covenant Ministers or whatever they call themselves. And pretty much one of their guys gonna go and create a video, and they're pretty much gonna set up a video and put GMS Nashville jumped a man. No, they put GMS Nashville affiliates jumped a man. And this is the thing that's getting to me, all right, through the spirit. Before we even start this lesson, I just want to let every brother know out there, including myself, that we're not in GMS. I'm not in GMS. Now, I've been in the truth since 2015 of August the 26th. Okay, it will be I've been in the truth 7.5 years. It will be 8 years for me, and I think in another month or 2 months. All right, the water Shai. Now, I've been down to the camp of GMS Las Vegas. All right, I went down there and met them brothers in 2020. All right, I've been down there. I studied under brothers for almost a year down there. I've been, popping up here and there because now, I work on Sundays. So the days that the brothers have camp, I can't go down there because I work. And I work from 8 to like 4, a little bit after 4. And I'm way on the other side of Vegas. Vegas is pretty big. The brothers teach on the strip, but I have work way on the other side of Vegas, which is way up in Summerlin, near Red Rock. That's, those of you that don't know, it's on the other side of Vegas. It's up, it's heading up, I think it's way on the northeast end. It's way on the, not north, I think it's west, east, somewhere headed further up this direction here. It's way on the other side of Vegas. It's way on the other side of Vegas, man. All right. But, I just want to get to the point. Now, the thing is, all right, the brothers of YSO Nashville, they're not in GMS. All right. They're under the banner of Great Millstone like ourselves. So a situation popped up, and you had another individual that's from the Covenant of Ministers. All right. They're going to fucking go and put GMS Nashville affiliates jumped a man when that's false witness. That's bearing false witness. All right. So you got these guys out here that's doing shit for clout. All right. We're going to get some scriptures out, but you got these guys out here. They got offended. They got rebuked by Great Millstone. Right. They got kicked out of Great Millstone, and now they're not just attacking GMS. They're attacking brothers that's under the banner of Great Millstone now. They're throwing GMS on individuals' titles. I mean, not titles, but camps. Like for us, we're SOYWY, which means Servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. All right, that's our camp. All right, we're not in GMS. We're under the banner of Great Millstone. But you got individuals that's in the New Covenant ministers camp. They're taking off brothers' camp names, and they're throwing GMS on there. That's bearing false witness. And you could be destroyed for doing that. Because you're bearing false witness, and you're putting other brothers into dangerous situations. All right, what happens between a camp and a camp and another individual has nothing to do with GMS. And that's the thing with you guys. You guys are doing this shit for clout, and the Lord is watching everything that you're doing. So let's get some scriptures out, man. The Lord wants this lesson edifying. This is Proverbs 19:5. It says, "A false witness shall not be unpunished." If you're claiming to be in the truth and you're bearing false witness on certain camps or certain individuals, or you're getting other camps put into a different situation that's not even their camp, that's bearing false witness, and the Lord can hold you accountable for that. You could be destroyed for doing that. All right? You're doing shit for clout. And the thing is, you guys are so cooked up in your feelings. You're worried about attacking GMS so badly when you're missing the whole point of being in the truth. You guys are missing the whole fucking point of being in the truth. You're just GMS this, GMS that, GMS this, GMS that. You're not working out your salvation. You're just focused on a particular camp. You need to be focused on working out your salvation. What about your works? What about you glorifying the Lord? What about you enduring through your afflictions and torments? I don't even think you guys are going through any afflictions and torments in the truth, because you guys are always just worried about this particular group. Work out your salvation, man. We are to work out our salvation. I'm not in GMS either. I'm not in GMS either. I'm working out my salvation. That's why the elder said for you to learn the truth. Once you learn the truth, right? You're supposed to be doing lessons. Once you start doing lessons, then you start going out teaching. That's what you should do. Is do your own thing. Set up your camp and teach the word. Teach the same doctrine as Great Millstone, though. Don't do your own thing by setting up your own doctrine. I'm not saying that. I'm saying learn the doctrine of Great Millstone, and you're supposed to go out and start teaching. You're working out your salvation, and you're not doing it. You guys are not working out your salvation, man. You're attacking Great Millstone, and you're attacking affiliates of Great Millstone. And then the thing is that you guys are doing, which is fucking wicked, is you're attacking groups that's under the banner of Great Millstone, and you're throwing GMS on that. You're throwing GMS's name on the camp that's not in GMS. You got to stop doing that. That's bearing false witness, man. Proverbs 19:5, it says, "A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape." You're going to receive the judgment of the Lord. If you guys keep on throwing GMS, this affiliate, we don't put nothing GMS on our channel, man. We don't put GMS student. We don't put followers of GMS. We don't put anything on our names of GMS. The elders made that clear. That's why brothers form their own groups and put their own camp on there. We are own camp. All right, we're SOYWY. That's like you guys, seeing us break down the scripture, and you guys are going to go and create a title on your channel and say GMS Las Vegas affiliates breaking down this scripture. Don't put GMS on there. Just put SOYWY Vegas. Simple as that. Don't throw GMS on there, bro. This is why the Lord is going to fuck you individuals up, man. You guys are bearing false witness. You really want to attack GMS, and you're not working out. You guys are not working out your salvation. You can say you are, but you're not, because you're worried about attacking men in the flesh. All right? We're all men in the flesh. We're all men of clay. You're not working this out for the Lord. You're not glorifying the Lord. You're not doing the works, to glorify the Lord. You're not doing that. You guys are just attacking men. Stop doing that, man. You're supposed to be using the ministry to glorify the Lord, to work out your salvation. The elders even said, if you get kicked out of a camp, continually teach. Don't stop glorifying the Lord, continually teach. But no, they get kicked out of this thing. They get emotional. They get in their feelings, or they get rebuked, and then they get offended, and then all of a sudden now GMS is just not this, GMS is just not that, they're not this, they're not that. Just work out your salvation, man. That's the main thing. I'm speaking for myself first and foremost. Work out your own salvation, man. That's what you need to be worried about. I'm going to say what Elder Yashawamba said. Worry about your own crown. Fight for your crown. You got to hold on to your crown. You're not holding on to your crown. You guys are not even holding your fucking crown. You guys dropped your crown, and you're now worrying about these other men here, these men here. Worry about yourself. Work out your salvation, man. Work out your salvation. You're supposed to be working out your own salvation, and you're not doing it. It's getting ridiculous out here, man. This is Exodus 20:16. It says, "Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor." And you guys are doing that. You guys are doing that. You're bearing false witness, man. You put GMS up there. Them brothers are not even in GMS. You threw GMS up there. You're bearing false witness against the men of the Lord, man. You're bearing false witness against the amongst the brotherhood, man. This is why when the Lord come back, he's gonna jack up a lot of individuals, man. A lot of you individuals are gonna get jacked up, man. Because you guys don't fear the Lord. You guys are bearing false witness, right? You guys are doing a whole lot of wicked shit, man. And you're not knowing it. You guys are not knowing the shit, man. And you guys are coming up with your own titles just to get more views and more subscribers. The Lord is watching everything you niggas is doing, man. This is how we know you don't fear the Lord. The Lord is watching everything you fucking niggas is doing, man. And he gonna fucking kill you niggas, man. Yeah, the Lord is gonna fucking kill you niggas, man. Because y'all don't fear the Lord. Y'all don't fear the Lord, man. This is Ephesians 4:25. It says, wherefore putting away lying. So you're not supposed to be lying, man. GMS, Nashville affiliates. You didn't have to put that, man. You're getting those brothers that's in GMS put into a whole different problem, a whole different issue. That ain't got nothing to do with them. That's how you know that you're doing shit for clout. This is how we know that you guys are doing shit for clout, man. It says, wherefore putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor. You're supposed to be speaking the truth. You're supposed to be teaching the truth, man. You're supposed to be working on your salvation, man. No, you're not doing it. You're doing this, you in this thing for vainglory purposes, man. A lot of you jakes are in this thing for vainglory purposes. And it's gonna wind up being a bad situation for you. You know? Because you guys don't fear the Lord. You don't. You're gonna see though. You guys are gonna see, man. You guys are gonna see. For we are members one of another. See, we're members of one another, but obviously you guys are not members of us, or not members, you know, of the body of Yahweh Shai, because you guys are teaching a whole different doctrine. You guys are teaching that you're in a new covenant, then your elders, because you guys are new covenant ministers or whatever y'all call yourself, y'all elder, who was an ex-member of Great Millstone that got kicked out, he's teaching that you guys are in a new covenant, but now he's saying you can smoke weed. So how are you guys in a new covenant and you guys are smoking marijuana? You guys are smoking weed. You guys are telling people to smoke weed. Ain't gonna be no smoking weed in the new covenant. Ain't gonna be none of that shit. And you guys are teaching that. That's how you know you guys are not the real men of the Lord. You guys are not the true men of the Lord, man. You guys get mad. You can get offended. You can do a video on me. You guys are not men of the Lord, man. You guys are false prophets, and the Lord's gonna destroy you niggas, man. Because you guys don't fear the Lord. I'm going to keep on saying you don't fear the Lord, because if you did, you wouldn't be doing the shit you guys are doing, man. You know? So let's get some more. Let's get some more precepts out, man. Let me get some more precepts out. Let me get out that precept. Because obviously guys need to be reminded again, because they're not getting the purposes of being in the truth. They're getting caught up in having a huge grudge against the men of the Lord instead of working out their salvation. So let's go back to the basics, and let's give those individuals a reminder of why they are in the truth, why you should be in the truth. This is 1 Corinthians 15:58. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unremovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. Abounding in the work of the Lord. So you are to be abounding in the work of the Lord. Not bearing false witness, not throwing GMS on individuals. Because we're not in GMS, man. I've said it many times. Brother said it many times. This is for the brothers of YSO Nashville. Shout out to those brothers. Subscribe to those brothers. To the brothers of YSO Nashville. To the brothers of Prophets of Babylon, to the brothers of Warriors for Yahushai, to the brothers of SOYWY, right, which is us, to all the brothers, to the brothers that's not even in any camps, that's teaching the same doctrine of Great Millstone, that's under the banner, that's out there teaching, that's risking their lives. We're all risking our lives in this thing, all right? We do it every goddamn day, all right? We're all risking our lives. We're teaching this ministry. You guys are out there bearing false witness. You guys are out there throwing false accusations on us, man. And then you guys are throwing GMS on our title. We're not in GMS. We're working our salvation now. We're breaking down scriptures. We're doing all those things. And you guys keep throwing GMS affiliates or GMS this affiliates. Stop doing that. Just put the camp name there. You know? The problem is you're putting GMS on our titles, and we're not in GMS, man. We're under the banner of Great Millstone. We learn from those men. All right? We give double honors to those men. Because the Lord set those men up. We understand that. We know our lines. But we're not in GMS. I'm letting people know I'm not in GMS. I'm not in GMS. Alright? But I'm under the banner of Great Millstone. I've been down to the camp. I've studied under brothers. I've learned. I took notes. I've met brothers in GMS. I met the elder in GMS. In person. Alright? But I'm not in GMS. Alright? None of us, any of us that have different names. And when I say different names, is we got different names. You got Prophets of Babylon. You got Warriors for Yahushai. You got SOYWY, which is us, Servants of Yahweh Yahushai camp. You got other brothers. You got the other brothers out there that have their camps. We're all followers of GMS. We're all in the banner of Great Millstone. We teach the same exact doctrine, but we're not in GMS. All right? But that doesn't mean that we're not the men of the Lord, though. That's the thing. Just because we're not in GMS, that doesn't mean that we're not the men of the Lord. Because the Lord is going to gather his elect from the four winds. All right? And I had to put that out because you got guys that say, oh, since they're not in GMS, or oh, since they're not this, they're not that, or they're not men of the Lord. Well, you can't say that. If you guys don't know who the elect is, you guys out there that's making false judgments on Great Millstone or brothers that's under the banner of Great Millstone, you guys are not the Lord. You can't say who's the elect and who isn't. All right? That you don't have the capability to do that or to say that. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unremovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. So the main thing is doing the works for the Lord. That's the main thing in being in the truth, is doing the works for the Lord. Doing the works for the Lord is the main point on why we're in the truth. Faith, doing the works, keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, right? Examining ourselves on a daily basis, humility, right? Studying to show ourselves approved, right? Doing 3 videos every day if we can, because all of us ain't gonna be able to do 3 videos every day. Brothers work 92 hours a week. Some brothers work a lot of hours. Brothers got a lot of shit they got going on at home, you know. We're not letting nothing stop us, but at least we get at least 1 video in every day, 2 videos in every day. The max should be 3 videos every day. But all of us ain't gonna be able to get 3 videos in every day. You know, we can get in as best as we can. 2 videos every day, 2 videos every day, 1 video every day. You're getting something in every day. That's the thing. All right. So yeah, you gotta show yourself worthy in the eyes of the Lord, right? Let's go back and see what Yahushua said out of his own mouth, right? When his mother and his brother was looking for him, right? When he stated, those that do the will of my Father, which is Matthew 7:21. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he that do the will of my Father which is in heaven. So that's what it's all about, doing the will of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai. That should be your purpose in the truth. Not slandering GMS all day, or throwing false information out there on GMS every day, or just constantly attacking GMS. That shouldn't be your purpose. Your purpose should be working out your own salvation, man. Your purpose should be working out your own salvation. You got kicked out, okay, you got kicked out. Focus on and continually teaching. That's what you should be doing. Focus on continually teaching, man. That's the whole reason why we're in this truth. We're trying to get out of here. Obviously, you guys that's doing that slandering and false information that you're bringing out amongst other individuals, your purpose is basically for clout and vainglory. You can see it. We can see it. And that's not a good spirit to be in, by the way. I hope you brothers know that. You guys out there, I hope you guys know that shit. That's not a good spirit. That's not a good spirit to be in. You know, that's not. Because you don't fear the Lord, and what's going to wind up happening to you is you're going to wind up being destroyed. That's what's going to wind up happening to you. Because you guys, you don't fear the Lord, man. Alright. This is Romans 12:1. Got another precept. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, that ye, right, meaning you, right, present your body, this flesh, this mortal flesh that we're in, right, this body, this flesh, your bodies as a living sacrifice. Every single once a week, we're risking our lives out there teaching, man. We're literally risking our lives out there teaching, man. But you other guys out there, you guys are doing it for a whole other reason. You're not putting your body up as a living sacrifice. You're too busy worried about attacking this camp, this camp, this camp, this camp, this camp. I'm talking about you jakes out there that's falsely doing it. You're falsely attacking Great Millstone. And then us that are followers of Great Millstone, you keep putting GMS affiliates or GMS for us. We're SOYWY Las Vegas. They'll take off the SOYWY and put GMS Vegas affiliates. Why are you doing that? That's the point that is vexing, because you're doing that shit, man. You're throwing GMS's name on individuals that's not in GMS. That's bearing false witness, man. That's fucking bearing false witness, man. You gotta stop doing that shit, bro. You gotta stop doing that shit. But clearly you're not gonna do it. You're gonna keep doing it anyway, because you just got that multiple amounts of demons on you, beginning with the spirit of pride. So you're never gonna fully understand it or fully get it. And that's okay. But the Lord is gonna wind up dealing with you, though. The Lord's gonna wind up killing or cause you niggas to fall out of the truth. That's what's gonna happen to you guys. Because you guys don't have no order. You guys are not humble. You guys are prideful. You guys are emotional, man. And you're doing things that are not good in the eyes of the Lord. You're supposed to be presenting your body up as a living sacrifice. We're risking our lives out here. You guys are not risking your lives out here. You're not remaining diligent. You're not being sincere. You're just so busy attacking Great Millstone. That's not helping you receive salvation. That's not. And the main thing is you guys just constantly keep seeing every lesson. I looked at those guys, those ministers of the New Covenant. All their lessons is pushing the New Covenant doctrine. You guys are not going into no Revelations chapter 6 breakdowns. You guys are not going into no Daniel 7 breakdowns. You guys ain't going into no Genesis 49 breakdowns. You guys ain't going into no Revelations 9. Right? Go into the breakdowns. You guys just keep talking about New Covenant, New Covenant, New Covenant, New Covenant. We're in the New Covenant. New Covenant is now. New Covenant, New Covenant. Your whole video is about the New Covenant. There's nothing wrong with talking about the New Covenant, but you guys are teaching false doctrine because you guys are pushing that we're in it already. Teach something else. You guys got your point across with that false doctrine. Go teach something else, man. Because we know that the New Covenant is going to be established in the kingdom. We're not in the New Covenant. We're not. And you guys are contradicting yourselves too, because you guys said we're in the New Covenant now. We're already in the New Covenant. But why are you telling people to get through their issues to smoke marijuana when clearly in the scriptures, the New Covenant, we're not going to be able to die. We're not going to even have no problem. Satan ain't going to be able to attack us once we're in the New Covenant. Once we're in the New Covenant, we're not going to have these mortal thoughts and issues that we go through on a daily basis. Not in the kingdom. We're going to have new bodies. We're going to have omnipotent bodies. And these mortal flesh, you're being attacked. So that clearly lets you know that we're not in the New Covenant. You got people going through stuff. In the kingdom, people are not going to be going through nothing. Israel ain't going to be going through nothing in the New Covenant. That's how we know we're not in the New Covenant. And you guys are throwing GMS on falsely. You guys are throwing GMS's name out there. You're falsely doing it, though. Because none of us is in GMS. You guys know that we're not in GMS. You guys know that we're under the banner, but you're throwing GMS on us. You're throwing the title of GMS on our names. And the elders told us not to do that anyway. That's why we don't do it. But you guys are throwing GMS on the jakes that's under the banner Great Millstone, and you can't be doing that. You're putting those brothers in a bad situation, and it ain't got nothing to do with those individuals. You know? We're not in GMS. I'll say it, I'm not in GMS. I'm working out my salvation, though. I know I'm an Israelite, right? I got to do the works. Even though I'm not in GMS, I still got to do the works. I still got to show myself worthy in the eyes of the Lord. I know the reasons why I'm in the truth. I don't do this thing for clout. I don't do it for vainglory purposes. You know, I do it to work out my salvation, man. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. I'm tired of dealing with the torments I deal with on a daily basis. I'm tired of dealing with all this hellhole and all these bills that's overwhelming me and all this other shit I deal with at work. I'm tired of dealing with that. I'm tired of this shit, man. I want to, Lord willing, get beamed up to be the elect. It's fucking miserable being here. For me, in this mortal body, this flesh, in this society, in this kingdom of the Roman Empire today, it's fucking miserable being here. It's fucking miserable. You gotta have all these experiences to get a job. You gotta have a degree. You gotta have all these experiences to get a fucking job. Come on, man. It's fucking miserable here, man. You know, I'm not complaining. You know, I mean, I'm just grateful that the Lord is still keeping me here in this mortal flesh to still do His work and still do His will, man. That's what I'm grateful about, and He's still keeping me in the truth. It ain't about me, but I'm just saying, for in general, for brothers out there, I'm speaking for brothers that's under the banner of Great Millstone. We are working out our salvation, and we're glorifying the Lord. It pleases the Lord to see us still teaching. You got brothers out here teaching that don't even have brothers around them, and yeah, they're in the group, but you got brothers out here that's by themselves and they're out here teaching. That shows you worthy in the eyes of the Lord, man. You're out there teaching by yourself, and I've been there before. You know. So we know why our purpose is of being in the truth. But you other guys that got rebuked, that got kicked out, you're too busy embedded in your emotions. And you gotta put that off, man. You gotta put that off, man. You know your purposes of being in the truth. I'm speaking for myself first and foremost. I know my purposes of what being in the truth is. I know the reason why I'm in the truth. That's why Elder Apostle Ramla did a lesson a year ago, when he said, you gotta ask yourself why you're in the truth. A lot of you individuals ain't doing that. You're not asking yourself why you're in the truth. You're attacking the men of the Lord for no reason. Just because you got kicked out. Okay, you got kicked out of a camp. But you can still teach. You can still teach the word. Still do the works. But you're falsely doing a lot of bearing false witness, man. That's not a good spirit to be in. It's like it for the rambling. Romans 12:1, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice, right, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. That's your reasonable service in being in the truth. Working out your salvation, doing the works of the Lord, presenting your body as a living sacrifice, having the faith, keeping the laws to the best of your ability, examining yourselves, studying to show yourself approved, increasing in the wisdom. Ask the Lord to increase you in this gospel, which is this good news. Learning, growing, right? Being charitable. These are the things that you should be worried about out here. You guys are not worried about that out here. You guys are not. You guys are worried about emotions and getting kicked out, and you just got this big feeling of damn, this is that, and I gotta do what I gotta do to damage and destroy these guys. But all you're doing is fitting the lot that the Lord gave you, and your lot is to be a scoffer, a 2/3. That's pretty much where you're being put into. Your congregation, you guys are being put into the 2/3 congregation. And that's a scary thing. You know, guys is not teaching for salvation purposes. They're not doing it anymore. You know, they're doing it for their own self-will. And that's a lot that the Lord put you guys in, man. It's a lot here. That's a scary situation to be in, man. It really is. This is Luke 14:23. It says, Salakia. Got a text message. Salakia. It says, this is Luke 14:23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out unto the highways and byways. And that's what we're doing every day. Going out in the highways and byways. Making our calling and election sure. That's the whole reason why we're doing this. The reason why we go out every week and teach. Once a week, every week and teach. The reason why we do 3 videos every single day. We're studying. When we're off camera, we're studying to show ourselves approved. We're going into basic breakdowns. We're sharpening ourselves on the scriptures. We're being charitable. We're checking on brothers. We're making sure everything is good with them. We're fellowshipping in the chats that we have. All right, as a camp, as a group. These are the things that we do. We sharpen ourselves up. We're constantly motivating one another. This is the whole point in being in the truth. It's not for vainglory. It's not for a clout, how many views you getting, how many subscribers you got. And this is what a lot of individuals is focused on. They focus on how many subscribers they got, how many people's watching their videos, how much more followers they can get, and strategizing this thing, making it a subscriber thing. And that's not a good spirit to be in. That's not a good spirit to be in, man. That's just not a good spirit to be in. Right? It says compel them. All right? And let's see if we can get the meaning for compel.
Compel.
It says force or indulge someone to do something. All right? Compel. And it says
oblige.
Oblige. Make someone legally or morally bound to an action or course of action. See, so that's what compel means. And that's what we're doing. We're warning and telling our people these things. This is what's going to happen. That's going to happen. This is our purpose in being in the truth. You know, fishing for the elect. Being an example of Yahweh Shai. You guys are missing that. You're supposed to be an example of the Lord. You guys are not an example of the Lord. You're just attacking. Yahweh Shai wasn't attacking the Pharisees and Sadducees. It was the other way around. Yahweh Shai was not attacking the Pharisees and Sadducees. He wasn't attacking them. It was the other way around. The Sadducees and Pharisees was attacking him. Not all the Pharisees was attacking him, but the wicked ones was attacking Yahweh Shai. And the Sadducees were attacking Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was not attacking the Pharisees and Sadducees. Yahweh Shai wasn't even worried about them. They were attacking Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai was healing people. When Yahweh Shai was giving blind people back their vision, right? When Yahweh Shai was casting demons off of people, the Sadducees and Pharisees was attacking Yahweh Shai. They were attacking Yahweh Shai. It says, compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. See, that the Lord's house may be filled, man. And that's the thing. That the Lord's house may be filled, man. So this is why you want to, study to show yourself approved, man. Get embedded in this truth, right? Grow in this ministry, grow in this thing. All right? You're supposed to be growing in this thing, man. Growing in this truth, man. It's about working out your salvation, man. That's what this is about. That's what it's always going to be about, man. That's what it should be for you individually. I'm speaking for myself first and foremost, man. But just a heads up to you brothers that's under the banner of Great Millstone, you just got to be mindful of what you do at camp. Be mindful of what you do at camp. Be mindful how you talk, how you speak, what you do, what you say, whatever afflictions go on. You got to be mindful of that. Because you got guys like these individuals here that are doing whatever they can to try to attack Great Millstone. What you do out there is there. Whatever you do out there, will try to reflect it and try to say this is GMS, and we're not in GMS. We're under the banner of Great Millstone, but we still gotta follow in what Yahweh Shai requires for us to do as men of the Lord, man. All right, let me get out one more precept. Let me read this Luke 14 again. Luke 14:23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and edges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. And that's what it's about. Fishing for the elect. Fishing for the elect, man. All right? Fishing for the elect. Because you got guys out there, again, that's not doing the works of the Lord. They're doing this for vainglory purposes, and they're trying to attack other individuals. What you're doing is off. Now, if a dude is teaching contrary to the scriptures, okay, yeah, that's a rebuke. But you got guys out there throwing GMS on other brothers' names. And that's bearing false witness, man. That's totally bearing false witness. You can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Let me get out this second, let me get out that Philippians real quick. Philippians 2:12. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. It says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, so I can read from the top. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation. Because obviously you guys are not working out your own salvation, because you guys are making this a vainglory thing. You guys are making this how much subscribers, how much clout you can get, when that shouldn't be upon you in the spirit. You supposed to be fearing the Lord, working out your salvation with fear and trembling, working out your own salvation. Because at the end of the day, nobody in this truth can save you. Nobody. Not even the closest brothers that you are close with in the truth, they can't save you. Nobody can save you. Nobody can save you. All right? But Yahweh Bashim Ashai. So this is why you individually should be working out your own salvation. Nobody in this truth can save you. Nobody can. No matter how much closer of a brother this brother is to you, he can't save you. Nobody can save you. That's why you have to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. But you're not working out your salvation with fear and trembling. You're working out your salvation with vainglory and clout and entertainment purposes, which is going to lead you into the wrong judgment, the wrong path, which is going to lead to you being judged by the Lord. What I'm trying to say, it's like it. But if we paraphrase it, you're going to lead you into the judgment of the Lord, which is you're going to be destroyed. You know, bearing false witness is not a good thing to do. All right. So, hey, I'm going to end it there with that. Just want to do a little quick hit on that, man. So, again, brothers, we are working out our own salvation individually. We're sustaining in the truth. All right? We're not in GMS. I'm not in GMS. But I still have to show myself individually. Even though I'm not in GMS, I still have to show myself individually worthy in the eyes of the Lord. I still got to do my own works. I still got to do my own lessons. I still got to do everything of my own teaching the gospel. I'm not saying not to follow GMS. That's not what I'm saying. You have to, yes, we have to follow Great Millstone. We have to learn from Great Millstone. We have to stay to show ourselves approved. But you got to do your own works through all that. So remain teaching the 100% truth, which Great Millstone have. Continually learn from them. But you got to work out your own salvation through all of that. So as you're learning this truth and you're growing in the ministry and you're doing all that, you still got to do your own parts to the helping body. Because we're still all one body. Even though we're not in GMS, we're still a part of the body of Yahweh Shai. If we're teaching the same exact doctrine as Great Millstone, we're all considered in the one body. We're still a body. Many members in that one body. Let me get that out. All right. This is 1 Corinthians. It's a lot here, brothers. This thing is tripping. I'll just do it right here. This is 1 Corinthians 12 and 12. It says, for as the body is one, have many members. So there's many members. All right. You have many members in Great Millstone, and you have many members that's under the banner of Great Millstone, which is still a part of that one body of Yahweh Shai, which is teaching the same exact doctrine. Now, words may be reiterated a little differently, but they all teaching the same exact doctrine. We're all teaching the same exact doctrine. So we're still considered that one body of Yahweh Shai, because we teach the same exact doctrine as Great Millstone. It says as all the members of that one body. So you might have different camps that's under the banner of Great Millstone. There's different camps. We're under Great Millstone. We're under the banner of Great Millstone. You got different camps, but we're all teaching the same exact thing through the men of the Lord, who are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. So you got different camps that's under the banner of Great Millstone, but we're all that one body because we're all teaching the same doctrine. We're still a part of that one body of Yahweh Shai. And we just pray that we still remain in that governed body of Yahweh Bashim Shai. It says, this is 1 Corinthians 12 and 12, for as the body is one and have many members, and all the members of that one body being many are one body, so also is Yahweh Shai. See, we're part of that one body. You got many members in that one body. For by one Spirit we are all baptized into one body, which is the word. The washing of water is the word, right? Ephesians 5 and 26, right? Also Psalms 119 and 9. And also going into Matthew 3 and 11, right? Because John the Baptist did baptize with water, but John the Baptist said, he that come after me, who is mightier than I, whose shoes I am unworthy to bear, he shall baptize you with the Holy Spirit and with fire. And the Holy Spirit is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? And you have that fire, which is the fiery furnace of adversities, of afflictions that we got to go through on the daily lives. So we are fully been baptized with this truth, man, with the washing of the water of the word. Right? John 7:38, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So that's what this is about. You working out your own salvation, man. It says whether we be Jews or Gentiles, and the Gentiles mean the Israelite foreigners. All right? The Israelites of the flesh that were in the ways of the Greeks. They were Hellenized, going into the Hellenistic period. All right, these are Israelites that's being mentioned here, Jews or Gentiles, meaning Israelite foreigners. The Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners, man. Wherefore we be bound or free, and have been all made to drink into one spirit. See, so you got many brothers or many camps that's under the banner of Great Millstone that teach the same exact doctrine of Great Millstone. We're all governed into that one body of Yahweh Shai. So your purpose in the truth is to work out your salvation. Not bearing false witness, not slandering the brotherhood. Because you got guys that got kicked out of GMS, or that were followers that got rebuked and got offended about it. Now they formed their own group, and they basically called the false slander Israelites. That's what they're called, the false slander Israelites. They're bringing out false information amongst the brotherhood. And you guys know you learned from Great Millstone, you know. But it is what it is. So I'm going to deal with that. Lord Wellness Lessons Edifying, giving honors and glories, praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahshai, Bahasham HaKadosh, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And again, brothers, be aware. Watch what you do. I'm speaking to the brothers that's under the banner of Great Millstone. You followers of Great Millstone, that's like myself. Be careful what you do, because it's not vocab Malone anymore that's just doing this shit. You got niggas that got butt hurt, that got kicked out. They formed their own group. Now they're attacking. They're not just attacking GMS members. They're now attacking brothers that's under the banner of Great Millstone. And they're not putting their camp name up there. They're throwing GMS on the followers of GMS. They're throwing GMS's name on those camps. And we're not a part of GMS. We're not in GMS. All right? But we're under the banner of Great Millstone. We teach the same exact doctrine. So that's the main point in this lesson. You're bearing false witness, man. You know? You're bearing false witness. And the Lord's going to have judgment on you, man. You guys need to repent. So Lord, one is that, so edifying. Till next time I say, shalom. Shalom.